What's up, guys, and welcome back to Planet 2. Today, we are going to be kind of continuing on with a previous project that we started. The sun is shining on the great African plains here. Literally, like, we are in the African plains, and this is our African kind of Saharan inspired exhibit here that we added giraffes to recently. Like, these guys are beautiful. Oh, wow, we've got a baby already. I didn't know that. I know we had one that was pregnant. I don't think that's the same one, though. I think we might already have one baby, and then there might be another pregnancy, potentially. Nope, it looks like this was the one. Let me check the genetics on this, see how we're looking. Size and longevity, not great, but fertility and immunity are good. So that's pretty exciting. Check this out, man. But anyway, yeah, so we made this as a giraffe enclosure with the plan to expand in the future, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. So we are going to be making a mixed species exhibit here. So this is going to be kind of interesting. If we take a look at the reticulated draft Zoopedia, you get a bonus for interspecies enrichment. You guys can see they're good with African buffalo, wildebeest, ostrich, warthogs, gazelles, springbok, antelope, zebra, all of the above. So basically, we are going to put all kinds of different animals in here, and it's going to be really interesting. I'm excited for it. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm excited, and I'm hoping it's going to end up working out well for us. So I don't know if we're going to do literally all of these. We might start small and kind of work our way up as time goes on, but I definitely want some zebra in there. We have an African buffalo exhibit that they've both since died, but we could get new African buffalo in here. I think either the antelope, the springbok, or the gazelle would be cool, so one of those, and then possibly the warthogs and the ostriches as well, I feel like is kind of a good plan here. So let's take a look at zebra. We're going to go through it one by one, or I guess technically we could take a look at the African buffalo, since I believe we already have one in our storage. Let me see if we can find them. Just kidding, we don't. There are no African buffalo in here. So we're gonna go to the animal market. Let's go ahead and take this off of tigers and everything. And we're gonna take a look at African buffalo. Let's see what we can find. So it looks like females are gonna be fairly cheap. Males are really expensive. Wow. So now that I think about it, we might be holding off. Let me make sure. I think both of these guys died. They were over here. Yeah, this is our African buffalo exhibit. That's really sad that it's just an empty exhibit at this point. So we're gonna have to potentially refill that at some point in the future, but I can't spend 10K conservation credits. We have too many animals to fill this up with, so instead we're gonna go with the let's go with the plain zebra. It looks like we can get an albino zebra, which is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, I feel like that's a bit too much. This isn't gonna be about having the best animals, the biggest animals, the best genetics. It's just gonna be about having like a whole African plains, grasslands kind of setup all in one, which is kind of cool. So let me see what zebras like. Looks like they like to have a 1 male and up to 5 females. So I'm going to say let's do 1 male zebra and 2 females. And we'll try to get them as good as we can. Don't want to spend too much money, but we'll see what we can do. So 1 male and 2 females looks like, I mean, ideally, shoot, if we get out of the conservation credits, things really kind of drop off a cliff pretty quickly. I'm going to grab decent female, so like 620 here. That's still pretty expensive. We're going to go with the Fama. We're going to take that. 620, I guess, isn't bad. And then we've got a 705 here, so we'll take that. Ooh, this 899 would have been a good one. All right, whatever. Oh, shoot, that's probably... We don't want to go too crazy. Plus, that one's a little bit older. So we got a 4.6 and a 4-year-old. We want about a 4-year-old male. Let's do it, dude. All right, whatever. We've got our 3 zebras. So we're going to go ahead and move these 3 in here. Man, if you guys remember last episode with the pandas, when we added in a bunch of animals all at once, it kind of got our keepers in a tizzy, and it led to some craziness. But we're going to work with it. So we're going to move these zebras in here. And then we're going to move on to our next animal. And the one thing I'm a little bit concerned about is that obviously different animals have different likes in terms of like vegetation and coverage and stuff like that. So obviously these guys are all from the same section of the world and they're going to like a lot of common things. They're not all going to be exactly the same. So we're going to have to find that balance. We're going to be able to keep everyone happy. And I'm not sure if that's going to be easy or not. So I guess we'll see what happens. But let's go back to our giraffe Zoopedia. I'm thinking our next one we do, Let's get some common warthogs in here. So common warthogs, looks like we might be a little bit better off with this in terms of price. Obviously, warthogs would be less expensive than zebras, but let's see here. So they want 1 male up to 6 females. I'm gonna say let's just do 1 male and maybe like 2 or 3 females. Nothing too crazy. Let me see their age and stuff. Mature at 2 years, pass away around 18, and that's when they kind of become sterile as well. So that's good. So 2 to 18 for our breeding period. Let's see what we can do here. So we want 1 good male. I'm thinking, I mean, like this guy at 455 is pretty. Ooh, this guy's really good at 250, and he's a gold. Dude, I'm gonna take that. All right, so we're gonna go with Jelani here, and then we're gonna want some female warthogs. So we're gonna throw this on. Like I said, we don't need anything too crazy, just a couple of them. Like we've 95 right here, almost perfect. Yes, please, we'll take it. Oh shoot, we don't have enough storage space. Oh no, dude, Amina here is great too, and they're only costing us 65. Are you kidding me? All right, we're gonna have to get, I guess we are at 30 out of 30 on our thing here. We're gonna have to sell some of these guys, or honestly, we could just release some to the wild. I'd rather trade them away, but then people actually have to bid on them and stuff, so we need to make space quickly. Next up, we're gonna work with some black wildebeest here. Let's see what these guys like. 1 male up to 31 females, so kind of a bit of a player, I'm not gonna lie, but they want at least 7 in total. They live to be about 19 years old. They mature at 4. Okay, looks pretty good. We could work with this. We're gonna be all right with this. So let's see what we can do. So we need 1 male and 6 females minimum. I mean, 6 females, I feel like are gonna be kind of hard to come by unless we could just get a lot of these. And then we could give contraceptives. That's the word I was looking for. So we're gonna give contraceptives to the ones that don't really have good stats, so that we don't make babies with bad stats and we focus on having babies with ones that have good stats. All right, this is getting kind of crazy. We're running out of space in our storage. You guys can see we're at 30 out of 30. We're gonna start bringing a lot of these animals in, and then we'll keep adding more as we go on. Oh no. One of our African wild dogs died. Dude, they honestly die really, really often. They're hard to keep alive. I just can't get over how cute these giraffes are, man. This is seriously, I absolutely love it. Look at these guys. Look at the little baby just eating off the tree here. Oh my goodness, dude. This is just beautiful. I'm so excited to have all these animals in here, but again, we're gonna have to have feeding spaces for all of them. We're gonna have to have bedding spaces for all of them. We're gonna have to have all the little toys and everything else that each of these guys need. And I don't know, it's gonna be a little bit rough. Looks like we've got some Bactrian camels that have what's it called? Matured. So we're gonna see what's going on here. It looks like we've got a young adult male here, so we're gonna want to I'm just gonna release him to the wild. 342. Not bad, dude. That's actually a pretty good payday. Looks like we've got some of our first deliveries. Amazon Prime has arrived, baby. What is this gonna be? Looks like that's our first zebra. All right, we've got probably a second zebra coming in after that. We've got so many of our workers coming in after these. Look at it. It's just a solid line of them. This kind of got us in a little bit of trouble when we did it with the pandas yesterday. But hopefully we're gonna be okay here, dude. This is insane. So yeah, we've got 3 females of the wildebeest. We need 3 more females and 1 more male. Since we just dropped all of these guys in here, we should be able to have a little bit more space. So we're gonna grab 3 more females. Just kind of looking for the best stats. I mean, these guys, it's 300 bucks. Like, this is not bothering me at all. So we can move these 3 back in there, and then we're gonna need 1 male. And I'm gonna say let's get a decent male. Oh, these guys are kind of expensive. Whoa, 100? Yes. Oh my gosh. So clutch, dude. We'll take it. All right, so we're gonna move these next 4 black wildebeest in here. And man, this is just a big undertaking. Would you look at this? Old girl is hungry. I knew this was gonna happen, dude. Anytime you have tons and tons of animals coming into the zoo all at once, it gets kind of crazy. So I feel bad. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mark this for them. We're gonna call a keeper over here. I hope that it doesn't have a big profound impact like we had with them yesterday. Although it does look, yeah. All of the pandas are hungry and the polar bears are starting to get upset. we're gonna have to be careful here. Let's make sure these guys are okay. Looks like they want some food enrichment and stuff like that, but overall things are going well. The other thing that I didn't even think of, we probably should have done this a little bit slower, to be honest, but if we come into vet research here, we're gonna have to research all of these new things all at once. I mean, do we even have enough vets to go around for this? Look at this, dude. Like, we should have added these guys in one by one, not all at once, but your boy is kind of a savage, I guess you could say. So let's start working on some food enrichment. I'm gonna come into habitat. I'm assuming, so we've been doing research on the giraffes for a while. They should have some similar enrichment to some of these other guys too. Let's go to our enrichment items, food enrichment. We have no food enrichment information on giraffes. All right, what we could do is let's just put all of these guys. African buffalo, we know that those guys, we know what they want because we've had them before. Black wildebeest, common warthog, and the plains zebra. All right, so we know like the warthogs are gonna want a forage box. So we could put a fun little forage box over here. We know that these grazing balls and stuff always work really well. So I'm gonna put one on this side. We'll put a barrel feeder on this side, and then we can have a small one over here. Looks pretty good. We've got some hanging grazers. I feel like these might look pretty good kind of over here. Hanging off of this waterfall. We could put one on each side. All right, that should ideally help out. We just want to make sure people are staying happy. We still need food enrichment for the giraffes, which we just don't have researched yet. We're still researching. We've been researching for a very long time, and it's just, they take a while. So we're gonna have to work on that. The giraffes look all right. We've got Bactrian, shoot, dude. So much happening at once, it drives me crazy. All right, what Bactrian camel has matured? There's gonna be a male, a young male, 6.1 years old. He's the new one. Let me check his stats. He's got some pretty good genes. All right, let's send him to the trade center. We're not gonna sell him off just yet, but that should take care of that issue. Looks like we've got hungry pandas still, but everything else is okay. Back to Africa, baby. Let's see. I'm gonna check out the wildebeest here. See what we've got going on. Social group is not good enough yet because we've got the extra ones coming in, but it looks like pretty much everything else is taken care of. Let's take a look at the warthog here. Habitat's not good enough. They want more plants. More plants for the warthog. And a zebra just topped the fence. Okay, that's gonna be an issue for sure. We're gonna have to take a look at the zebra zoopedia. I didn't even think about that. They need a grade 2 fence. What do we currently have? We've got the wooden fence that should be grade 2. Is it not tall enough? Yeah, we've got a grade 3 fence. I don't think it's tall enough. All right, so we're gonna have to raise this up so our zebras don't escape. Let's get down on these people's level. I mean, we can raise it up a little bit, or we could do it a lot and then just put a window in it. I feel like a lot with the window is gonna be better. It's gonna be safer. I would prefer to keep it low. I think it looks better when it's low and you can just see over and see those guys perfectly. But I think, oh shoot, who else got out? Another zebra got out. And another one over here. Dude, all 3 of the zebras had all jumped out at the same time. Okay, we're fixed. Everything's gonna be just fine. Just because everything's so crazy right now, I think we're gonna want to add at least one more keeper for this section. So I just added her right there. She's been hired. Gonna have to train her up and do her thing. But all right. I mean, so far it's not bad. We've got some protesters that are protesting our panda who's upset. I mean, it makes me sad, but there's nothing we could do, man. Like, she's just hungry. We just need people to come in and feed their food, but our people are so worried about the new exhibit, we kind of expanded too fast, but we're gonna be okay. I tell you what, man, I thoroughly missed the days where we had a small zoo. Like, I feel like we've expanded so much, it's almost becoming a chore. I mean, it is a chore for sure, but it's almost becoming not enjoyable at times with how much that we have going on and how much just chaos at all times. It's fun, but it's also stressful. So it looks like we've got some black bears that have matured here. Oh yeah, 3 of them right in a row. Oh no. It looks like our female is elderly, so you know what? I'm gonna release these 2 to the wilds. Now we have these guys that we're gonna be able to work with. So it looks like Lehuan here, go ahead and release to the wilds. King Zhao, we are gonna keep him, but we're gonna use Ming Mei for our next one. Great genes, young, perfect, 4.9 years old. So we're gonna go ahead and move Mingmei in here. We're gonna take her star off because she's not being saved in our thing anymore, and Qing Zhao is now. And then we're gonna have to get around a 5-year-old male with good stats. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this part of it. I feel like I see comments all the time of people like, oh, I really like watching you like manage the zoo and do all that other stuff rather than just building the exhibits and stuff. So if you guys want little details on how we're moving animals around and stuff, let me know. But basically, we're gonna want a male. We're gonna want to sort it by price descending, and we're gonna want the best male that we can possibly get. Best male possible. Honestly, no good suitors at this point, so we may just hang on to this idea, and we're gonna wait to see if we can find somebody a little bit better for her. In the meantime, I think we're gonna come into our zoo. Let's take a look at our common ostriches, and it's not like we don't need more chaos, you know what I mean? So we're gonna take all of our ostriches, including all the babies that are in habitat 26, which is our ostrich farm. Is this all of them? Yeah, all buddy Fama, who's in the trade center. And we are gonna move all of them into habitat 58. So we're gonna bring all the ostriches to Africa. This is ridiculous, but I'm kind of excited. We've got more animals becoming hungry because all of our zookeepers are worrying about moving all these items around. But honestly, once that's done, I mean, we might add in like one more of like the little antelopes or something. But once that's done, I think we're gonna be in a good spot. I think we're gonna be happy. Dangerous animal has escaped. Who escaped? What? Dude, how did you get out? I mean, I guess they can just climb on the rocks, huh? Yeah, that doesn't seem like it would be very hard for them. I'm kind of tempted to watch. Why is everybody freaking out? It is the cutest little monkey. Dude, just go back inside. I guess he's not a monkey. I'm sorry. That was totally uncalled for. He's a gorilla. But dude, he's so cute. Why would anybody run away from him? I would have been so excited. We've got some Komodo dragons who have become adults, so we're gonna have to fix these guys up. Dude, this is just crazy. To be honest, it's at the point that I can't really keep up. Dude, look at all the baby Komodos we have. These guys that all just matured, all the 7.9-year-olds, I'm just releasing them straight to the wild. We'll take the 182 conservation credits and get the headache off of our minds. Obviously, we're gonna have to raise the height of this a little bit. I really don't want to raise it too much though. So I'm gonna do it just like that and hope that's enough. It looks like the kids won't really be able to see. Who cares about the kids anyway? All right, that should be good. Hopefully that keeps them from having any more issues. No ideal temperatures, that's fine. That happens sometimes. Komodo dragons are hungry. I guess we're gonna have to call over a keeper for that. But you know, like I said, it's been kind of crazy with all these animals that we're moving around. The good news is like, obviously outside of this exhibit, things are kind of going crazy, but it looks like inside the exhibit, a lot has worked out here. It's been simple for us and everybody's super happy, which is great. We're gonna want to put out some better food options for some of these guys and start feeding them better. I actually don't even know how that works. Let me check. Is it gonna give us food options for all of the different animals or no? Oh yeah, you can go through and you can choose. So like we're gonna do grade 3 for giraffes. We're gonna set it to grade 3 for our ostriches. Speaking of ostriches, it looks like they've arrived, so hopefully they're gonna be happy. Looks like toy enrichment is not up there for them, but we're gonna be able to fix that up eventually. Our little friend here got out again, so we're gonna do an emergency capture. We've got stressed animals. Dude, this is just insane. So for the ostriches, we've already purchased all their food and toys and stuff. So if we go over to their old habitat, we're just gonna move all of this stuff over here. So I'm gonna say, let's put the ostriches in this corner and we're gonna grab their bowls, we're gonna grab their water, we're gonna grab everything, and we're gonna throw it over in this section. They've got this little slow feeder we're gonna be able to put over here. And if we separate it and kind of put their certain things that they like in certain areas, that way it should keep the animals fairly happy and kind of in their own little groups and stuff. That way they aren't all split up and intermingling too much. Or maybe we kind of want them to mingle. I don't know. I guess, you know, different animals are gonna like different things, so they'll probably still commingle quite a bit. Like these balls, everybody's gonna like these little balls, so we can kind of throw another little ball out here. Looks good. But dude, I mean, this is pretty cool. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. I've been looking forward to it. I know you guys have too, so hopefully this Hopefully this all works out. Whew. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that was a heck of a night. I didn't think adding in so many animals into one exhibit would cause so much chaos outside of it. Like in the exhibit, everybody's happy, everybody's good. Like check this out, giraffes are good, ostriches are good. I mean, let's click on some of these other guys over here. We've got the wildebeest, they're great. The little warthogs, that's an ostrich over there. Is this a warthog over here? No. Where are the warthogs at? Nope, that's a food bowl. I don't even know where the warthog is, but those guys are good. Like everybody inside here is happy. It's everybody outside that was causing us issues, but I think we're okay now. I think we're looking pretty good. It's here on day 2 of this this crazy African trek, and I think we're ready to keep adding in. So we've got some weird stresses and not ideal temperatures and stuff, but they should be fine. That always happens. Animals get stressed and de-stressed and stuff like that all the time. So let's see what else we want to add. First of all, actually, before we get into that, I'm gonna go into nature here. We're gonna take a look. Oh, not nature. We want habitat. We're gonna delete all of these filters, and we're gonna take a look specifically at the reticulated giraffe because we have 5 or 6 out of the 7 things done. Like we're one off of completely finishing their research, and it looks like a food enrichment item that they like is a suspended high grazer feeder, and you guys can see food enrichment is the biggest thing that they are missing. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. I'm thinking we set it up over here. We could kind of, well, I guess, can we put it like that? Is that gonna work? Food enrichment up to 100%. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That research is finally paying off and these guys are becoming happy. All right, so let's go back in. I'm going to take a look at their Zoopedia. We're going to take a look at their interspecies enrichment. So we want to add African buffalo eventually. We've actually started getting quite a few conservation credits, so we might entertain that idea. We've got the wildebeest. We've got the ostrich. We've got the warthogs. We've got the zebra. I'm thinking we do one of these guys. What are the coolest looking ones? I like springbok. They're cute and they kind of bound all over the place, but I honestly feel like the Thompson's gazelle are even cuter. So we want at least 3 of them, 1 male up to 35 females. I'm gonna say, let's do Thompson's gazelle, and we're gonna do 1 male and 5 females. We're gonna make him the biggest stud there ever was. So here we go. We're gonna look at females, not of the black bear, but of the Thompson's gazelle. And speaking of which, oh shoot, we do need a new black bear. Hold on, I think, didn't we put our female in? We want to pull her out. We're gonna send her back to the trade center for now. We don't want her aging while she doesn't have a male with her, so that's smart. But anyway, yeah, Thompson's gazelle. Let's see what we've got going on. So females, looks like, I mean, I'm definitely not spending 5,000 on a Thompson's gazelle. I'm gonna adopt all 4 of these cash ones right here, and then we're gonna see what we can get for a male. Dude, 30 credits or 5,000? What do you guys think I'm gonna choose? 30 credits, of course. All right, so we've got him and his 4 buddies coming in here. His four little chicas. Obviously, would have liked to have better options. It doesn't really seem like there's a lot on the market. We'll see how they go. If they end up giving us quite a few conservation credits for the breeding, then we might think about upgrading and getting better ones in the future. But again, the point of this whole exhibit was not about the quality necessarily. Like, we're not breeding, or we're not keeping for breeding. We're just doing it to have fun and have a huge exhibit with a ton of animals. So these guys should work just fine. Dude, Ming Mei, our girl here, she aged quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. She aged like 1.5 years, I think, or something like that. That was not very smart on our end. It looks like we've got an appropriate suitor for her. We're gonna grab Dong Dong here. All right, Ming Mei and Dong Dong are gonna be BFFs for life. These are going to be our new Formosan black bears, is what you call them. All right, looks good to me. So we're going to send her back in. That was probably stupid to take her out, because then it's just going to take another keeper to send her back in now, but we're fine. Okay, so we've got all that. We're looking pretty good. Let's see these little gazelle once they get in here. Okay, this is a problem. We've got animals starting to starve. So Bakari here, good thing we know this little trick. We can go ahead and send Bakari to our whatever you want to call it, storage. And then if you take Bakari back out of the storage, should be good. should count. But again, it's because we're moving so many animals all at once. That's why we're having this issue. I've hired 5 new keepers. I've got them all around the zoo. I think 3 of them were in Africa and the other ones were over on the other side. I'm trying to make sure everybody's taken care of, but it's just because, oh, we've already got mating warthogs, dude. Oh yeah, in the mud pit. That's what I'm talking about, bro. You know how to show a girl a good time, my man. Good stuff, baby. But yeah, because we're moving so many things around all over the place, it's kind of making it tough. Oh, the grazer can't be reached. Well, we'll put it over here then. I figure that might be an issue. So we'll put this grazer over here in the ground for our giraffes. Oh, shoot. No, I don't like that. I guess we could put it just right here. Right in front of their little house. That looks good. Let's see what else is going on. We've got overcrowding in the tortoises. Go down to our Galapagos giant tortoise. We're gonna see who's matured into an adult. Dude, that's crazy. They're considered an infant at 18 years old. How insane is that? 22.1 years is when you become an adult. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get rid of these 4, I believe. Dare I say it? It actually looks like, oh, nope, it just popped up. We've got a hungry cheetah. All right, you know what? I'm gonna cheat this. Salumbo, we're gonna send you into our storage, and then we're gonna pick you, and we're just gonna send you right back out. Grab you, put you back. I'm sorry you haven't been fed in a while. I promise our keepers should be just about done. I mean, we might add some of those African buffalo, but I don't even know if we're going to. Ooh, we don't do that inbreeding thing. Hold on, Natifa, how are you looking? Genetics ain't good. All right, you know what? Get your nasty ass out of here. We're just gonna send you straight away. We're gonna release you to the wild and say goodbye. I think we did get some research done on our polar bears. Nice, we're gonna be able to upgrade them to a grade 2 food quality. I'm gonna go ahead and call a keeper over so they can get to work on that. Gila monsters, we must have just had a big birth, dude. I feel like half the time that I'm playing this game anymore, it's just me running around trying as hard as I can to make sure that everybody's happy. So we're gonna get rid of all these guys, send them to the trade center. Gonna go to our exhibit trading. If you don't have a gold ribbon, we aren't keeping you, baby. And it looks like we've got a gold male and a gold female right here. So even this gold male, whatever. See ya. $5,000 in the bank. Let's go. It looks like we've got some hungry black wildebeest. So this is one of our new species in this African exhibit that we haven't really fully prepared for. We've never had them before, so we don't know what they eat out of. We just want to see their normal food and water. Yeah, they want a large food trough. So we haven't had that before. I'm just gonna set up a food trough over here, close to the door so it's easily refillable. We could honestly probably do another water trough. I'm gonna do water. Let's do water actually near the water. Would make sense. We could put it like even next to the waterfall. Looks pretty good. And they should have some food now. They should be taken care of. We've got a hungry polar bear. We've got a water treatment that's failing that we've already sent a mechanic to. Litter that we're going to take care of at some point. But, dude, I mean, I think things are going okay. I think this worked out. Is this one of our new gazelle? Oh, gosh, dude, are they that cute? Hold on. I haven't even seen, I can't even, dude, he's so fast. I can't kick. There he is. Bro, look how cute. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad we got these guys. Are they happy? That's a good question. Social, they're stressed a little bit, trying to hide. Temperature is too hot for them. What do they want for temp? This could be an issue. 8 to 40 degrees. No, they're fine. So they're all normal there. Probably stressed because they don't have their whole family with them, you know what I mean? Like we've still got them being delivered to our exhibit, but dude, seriously, look at this. Like, this is what we came here to do. This is insane. Look at all of these animals. Look at all of these people. Oh, they are absolutely... Can you imagine if this was real life? Like, you could walk up to a fence like this and just see all these animals living harmoniously. This is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is... I'm so happy we did this. Oh, shoot. We got some baby giraffes about to be made. The circle of life is so beautiful. Let's see it, girl. Let's see what you got. Come on. Come on, baby. It's going to be a long drop. Dude, that's crazy. I mean, I don't want to get too, you know, gross, but kind of a long drop, right? in real life, where's the baby at? Oh, there it is. That's how it works. They just lay down and it randomly, spontaneously appears next to them. No, they fall a good, significant distance. So we've got some more gazelle coming in. We've got multiple animals hungry in this. So we're gonna call a keeper over here. Apart from that, I mean, things appear to be going pretty well. As soon as we're done adding new animals into this, I think everything is gonna be kind of, it's gonna work itself out and it's gonna settle down and stop fluctuating so much. It looks like our giant hairy scorpion just had a bunch of babies, dude. I'm honestly, if you want me to be honest, the whatever you would have called these animals, the exhibit animals, are extremely annoying. They're having babies literally all the time. I'm just gonna go through, I'm gonna send all these to the trade center and we're just gonna sell them all. It's a nice $4,000 to be able to pick up every now and then, but it's just like, I feel like it's multiple times per like in-game day. Technically the in-game days are like half a year, but still, it happens so much. Anyway, guys, to be honest, I think that might be a good place to stop it. I want to add African buffalo in here, but we just don't have any good options. This one, no fertility, and all these females are looking pretty rough. So I think eventually we are going to add them, but honestly, they've always been pretty rare. So we just, we need to wait it out. We need to take our time and make sure we get some good ones in there. But overall, I mean, I am just incredibly happy with this. One thing I think I'm the most excited about is that we didn't have to build a bunch of extra living and like, you know, hard shelter spaces. Obviously this is meant for the giraffes, and I thought we were gonna have to build a bunch of ugly buildings all over this thing, but it turns out everyone can just use it. Oh my gosh, we have 26 animals that are upset right now. And it's mostly the flamingos. We need a keeper at the flamingos. I've been asking keepers to go to the flamingos. It says they're en route. Let's hope everything works out. But yeah, end of day 2 here. This was absolutely insane. I had a lot of fun, and obviously this is a big hit of the zoo. Like this is seriously, easily our best exhibit so far. And it's not too intense. It's not too crazy. The grasslands of Africa aren't that crazy. But it's got a beautiful pond, it's got a nice waterfall, it's got some trees, it's got some decorations, it's got literally everything that you need, and we've got tons of animals living in harmony, which is pretty awesome. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna see you guys in our next one. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. We're probably gonna clean up the zoo a little bit, kind of check out what kind of new restaurants we need, what kind of new other little random things we need, and I'll see you guys there. Peace out.